Okay, so we're going to try something new out today. This is a recipe that I've been trying out lately and I really like it, so I wanted to share it with you. It's a recipe for 90-second bread that actually tastes good. And the thing that I like about it is that it uses coconut flour instead of almond flour. So I don't really care for the taste of almond flour in breads. So this is the recipe that I'm using, and I doubled the recipe to make a thicker bun, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So what I used is 14 grams of coconut flour, 18 grams of melted butter, 1 egg, I didn't double that because I didn't think it was necessary, 5 grams of sour cream, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, which I didn't double that either, and 14 grams of sharp cheddar cheese that I grated. So the macros turn out pretty good for this. I did the math, and it comes out to 287 calories with the recipe doubled, 24 grams of fat, 8 carbs total, or 3 net carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So I count net carbs, and I think that wow, that's pretty good. And with all the stuff that I'm going to use to make my breakfast sandwich, it's going to stay at 3 net carbs. So that's not too bad for a breakfast meal. So let's get cooking. Okay, so I'm cooking it in this ceramic little dish that I found. Not sure where I got it. Might have been Walmart, but it's microwave safe. So I put my butter in there, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and I'm going to melt it. Okay, so I melted the butter. This is what I used. And then to the butter, I added my coconut flour. I added an egg. Sour cream. Daisy, it's my favorite sour cream. I love the sour cream. Baking powder. And then just some cheese that I pre-shredded myself and put in this container. So all those ingredients went into the bowl. I melted the butter. I just put everything else into this ceramic bowl. Mixed it all up, and this is what it looks like. So the batter is pretty thick, like a dough. And I spread it all out, and I'm going to cook it for 1.5 minutes in the microwave. So let's see what happens. Alright, there it is, 1.5 minutes later. And this ceramic dish gets pretty hot. So I use a paper towel to take off the lid. And there it is. All done. And you can see that it comes out very easily from the dish. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I sprayed my ceramic dish with some cooking spray. So there it is. That's a nice thick piece for only 3 carbs, 3 net carbs. So I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. I'm going to slice it in half. Let me show you what I'm doing with it. Alright, I used my serrated knife and I cut it in half. Cuts real nice and it doesn't fall apart. So I'm going to put it in a pan and I'm going to toast it along with my egg. Alright, so there it is cooking. I put a tablespoon of butter in the pan. I should have used a straight pan instead of a sloped pan because the egg kind of came out of the sides, but usually that egg ring holds it pretty good. So I've got the bread toasting in a pan with a little bit of butter, and I've got an egg cooking. Almost done with my egg sandwich. Alright, and there you have it, all plated up. My bread toasted up really good. Put a little bit of bacon, a fried egg, and some avocado on the side. I hope you make this recipe, and I hope you think it's as delicious as I do. Is it already Fitmas week 4? I had to look back on my videos and make sure. Yeah, happy Fitmas week 4. Wow, it's going really fast for me. I couldn't believe that. So I have a few things that I want to say. So I'm wearing my glasses so I can read. First of all, I wanted to say that sometimes I don't get my notifications like I should on YouTube. I don't know if that's a problem with everybody else, but I was off today and I was just poking around YouTube, around my channel, and found this spot. I don't even remember what it's called. I'll tell you. Oh, it's called My Channel. And I went somewhere. Now I don't remember what I did or where I went. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I found this spot that has all your notifications. And some are like, might be spam, some are not. And I found a whole lot of comments that I didn't know that I had received. So I spent a good part of the morning responding to my comments and looking at the ones that YouTube called spam. Some were and some weren't. And so I guess I'm going to have to check there more often because I didn't know that was there. And I didn't know I wasn't getting all of my comments. So anyway, if I'm late responding to your comment, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So anyway, I'm going to talk also about my coconut 90-second bread that I did this morning. I hope you liked the recipe and I hope you try it. I really like it a lot. And it would be really easy to prep ahead of time if you just put all the wet ingredients in one container, all the dry in another. All you would have to do is put it in your dish, mix it all together, and put it in the microwave, and bam, it's done. You don't even have to toast it. The first time I tried it, I didn't toast it. I took it with me when I went out of town shopping, and I ate it on the way because it was just a quick idea for me to stay on my diet. And it was good then too. In fact, I didn't really notice the difference between toasted and untoasted. So it really can be a very quick and simple recipe to make. So that's that. Okay. I made a little list because I always forget what I'm going to say. Okay, so as far as Fitmas goes, this week I've lost 4 pounds. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm real happy about that. And, oh, I am so close to 169. I can just taste it. I want to be in the 160s again. I haven't been there in 3 years. So I just have 2 more pounds to lose. I might be able to do it this week. If not, then I'll do it the following week. Either way, I'm fine with that. As long as I'm going down, that's all I care about. So that's it. And so I hope you have a great day. And until next time, keep calm and keto on.